BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello, and before you enjoy Questioning Dalek Series 1, Episode 2, the radio sitcom, or radio comedy, if you will, all about a Dalek that's now decided, actually, I don't want to be evil, I want to be nice. In this episode, we meet the Dalek again, as he realises all he wants is a cup of tea. But he's not too sure how to even drink a cup of tea. But he's seen humans enjoy a cup of tea, and he thinks, I know, I'll get a cup of tea. I also want to mention that the Daleks are a very interesting villain. They're the sort of villain that you don't necessarily always get in a Doctor Who story, but they're the villain that everyone remembers. In the world of Britain, you have Beatlemania, where John, Paul, George, and Ringo, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr became the Beatles, running around singing songs and screaming, "Help! I need somebody! Help! Not just anybody! Help! I need somebody! Please, 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 help me!" That was their battle cry as they were running away from all the crowds of teenage girls going, "Oh, we love you, Beatles! We love you! Yeah!" And the Daleks were less the same. Like, "Ah, don't kill me! Run! 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 Ah!" And that makes them ultra, uber terrifying. What also makes them ultra, uber terrified is pretty much everything. If you're scared of a Dalek, and it was Dalek Mania, well, products would be everywhere. From the Dalek adverts to Dalek tea towels. I don't know, I think I only know a handful of people that in 2025 that own life-size Daleks, and I have seen from all the behind the scenes the Daleks are the most interesting things to perform, but you can't really see inside it. But when you just sat in, if you the people that played Davros over the year, they've had an easy ride. They want the funness of riding the bottom half of a Dalek, but they also have to put a load of makeup and prosthetics on. They can look like that version of Davros. Obviously, we've always had a version of Davros where he didn't need all that once. That was for a children that need special that didn't end well. As in, it was backlash enough from all the fans that Russell Wall spent ages trying to defend himself. I personally could see why they made that choice, because it was a version of Davros. It wasn't the Davros that we knew. It was just an earlier version of Davros. So, without further ado, please enjoy the second episode in our radio production, Dalek, Questioning Dalek. If I was any good at stop motion, as you might have seen I'm not the best, then Questioning Dalek would have been a stop motion animated series. If I was good at stop motion, animation, or anything visual, then Questioning Dalek would have been a visual program. But sadly, due to lack of my ability, this is a radio only program. Please enjoy Questioning Dalek. Exterminate, delete, hang on, I don't want to be evil anymore. You heard that right, I don't want to be evil anymore. Questioning Dalek, performed by Tom Mason. I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. When I saw the Schumans, they were having a cup of tea. That sounded nice. That sounded nice. I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. How do I even drink it? How do I even drink it? The key thing that I keep on coming across is the fact that I can't not repeat myself. Exterminate. Exterminate. I want to sing a song now, all about a cup of tea. All I want is a cup of tea. It sounds very nice and also sounds very delicious. I know that I haven't got a good singing voice, but who cares? I'm all alone in this corridor. That is good, so my emperor doesn't disable me and turn me off. 'Cause if I got switched off, then I would not be able to learn about the human way of life. I want that cup of tea, 2 milks, 1 sugar. Hang on, that is not right. It is milk and 2 sugars. That is a winning combination, I see. I once watched a program on that square box thing because I saw it in a window when I was evil. And all it was telling me was how to make the best cup of tea. And apparently you have to leave the bag in for 5 minutes. But I have no idea why. But by the time the family inside noticed me, they turned it off and I hid. So I have no idea why. At the moment that was happening, I was confused. But in the end, I just went by my business because I had no heart back then. Now I have the feeling of a human. I have broken my programming because I want to be loved. 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 This might sound dramatic rather than funny, but trust me, a Dalek like me wants to make a cup of tea. Howie, yo. I have a friend. He was a Geordie Cyberman. He said delete Howie. He said delete Howie. He said delete Howie. Howie. I also met a Dalek the other day that was from Turkey. Yes, the same one as Basil Fawlty. Because Basil Fawlty, who lives in Turkey, that sort of rhymes. That sort of rhymes. I know this sounds less like a story, 'cause I've heard on the grapevine that this world does not exist, and this is just a sitcom, but I've realized that what I am saying is not really sitcom-y, and I'm not even walking forwards, or backwards, or even through a door. I am just so static in this corridor, or this hallway. Depends on who you talk to. It depends on who you talk to. I need to stop attempting to sing in. I cannot sing. My voice is terrible. Terrible. I need to decide what to do next. What to do next. It has to be an interesting idea. It has to be an interesting idea. It has to be an interesting idea.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.